Hello, friends. Happy new moon, just about in Cancer. Also, just about, yeah, mid July. I'm still on my island perch at home. This is Caroline, of course. I didn't introduce myself, but I always like to. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a minute since I've had a minute to sit down and share. I've definitely been resting a whole lot as I prepare for a lot of transitions and as I balance the whirlwind, the sort of heat wave we ride through summer. So, yeah, I felt like this new moon in Cancer was a timely one to sit down and share a visualization, a meditation for our nervous systems that are so connected, basically like mycelium. And I've had this in mind for months, probably. So it's a treat to sit down and be able to share it. And yeah, let it be received as you all need by whomever needs it. It's a practice of visualization that I've woven in and adapted into my daily life very subtly. Just, it can be a thought, this practice I'm about to share with you, this visualization, a thought that just sort of comes to for a moment and grounds you and soothes you and invites rest into your body, softness into your body, even more so than anything else, no matter what you're doing. I have found it to be really wonderful to allow it to aid me in my interpersonal relationships, my relationship to myself, my relationship to rest itself. What else? My relationship to change and transition. Yeah, our nervous systems carry us through this world in so many ways, carry us through every action and reaction. And when we are grounded in them and feel safe and held in them, we can be entirely different people than we could be. You know, if we're more reactive and on edge, and like if our nervous system feels more like a live wire than something more soft and supple and held. So that is what we're getting into here now. Go ahead and get comfortable or just listen to this the way you would a podcast if you want. I love to integrate things when you're like just in the mundane, because that's when we'll really end up using them. It's a bit of a more tough, quote unquote, practice that way. It just takes a little more grit to get to the grace, but however you want to receive this, find your way. Just open your ears, open your heart. Soften your gaze if you can, or find a steady point to hold your gaze and sense your physicality. As you do so, allow your mind to quiet and settle, to tether itself to the sound of my voice. A tether to be cut eventually, but held, strengthened for now. Drop into your breath, every molecule, sweet, wondrous air moving in and out of you. Sense your innate connection to all things. A broad statement, but just sense the air around you, the trees around you, no matter what lies between you and they. Sense their presence, their guiding force. Coming back to the physicality of your body, sense the water within you and your tissues, your organs. You yourself, a body of water flowing and running. You yourself, your own greatest river guide, through yourself, along your own path, with your own current, your your own rocky beds, sandy shorelines, water through every inch and crevice nonetheless, pouring down. I'd like you to envision a drop of water. It might be upon something, it might be floating miraculously in air, but envision that drop of water and just how wholly complete it is, how smooth and streamlined. If you were to even envision drops of water falling down a glass or out a window, when another drop greets that first drop, they merge together seamlessly, their boundaries becoming cohesive. And it's a slow communion, honoring the sameness of their makeup, their cellular base within this atmosphere in this realm. Coming back into your body, sensing there, envision your nervous system however you'd like. Those pathways throughout all of you, communicating beyond our comprehension, a gift to us, but a gift that asks us to tend it as we would a garden bed, as we would a riverbed, just drawing our attention to those pathways and halls and layers of you. And envision the ends of your nervous system, the ones that might often shoot out of your body almost like spider webs. And then envision those raindrops, those drops of water in whatever form. Perhaps you might even envision dipping your hand in the most sacred body of water that you know, seen or unseen, visited or yet to be known. And as you bring your hand up, there's trickles of water coming down, drop by drop by drop. And then trace your nervous system with these drops. You can even move your hand around. And envision each ending of your nervous system or each connective piece that feels frayed, torn or worn down. Envision those drops finding their way to those cracks and crevices, just filling in the gaps, letting water heal what might often feel like lightning, what might feel like a jarring turn within your own body, just in one realm, not in all of you or in all of you. Let the water encapsulate the ends, making them whole once more. Allow them to be held in water as we and our bodies know to be so well, as we began, and in some ways as our physicality will end, held in water. This earth held in water, the rain comes down and heals her. We do not need a flood within our bodies. You can stop the trickling down of drops upon your nervous system, your wiring. Electric for good reason, for survival. But as you stop that visioning of water drops coming down, or maybe even let your hand just find a place to rest that feels grounding and nourishing, give yourself a few words or phrases, reminders of just how safe and cherished you are, and trusting yourself within the wise self within you. There are sparks within you that will give way to flame, and these are flames that ask to be tended by your own hand, with your own permission. Allow the water when you need it, those drops of sacred rain, blessings of nourishment, hydration, healing, to cleanse you and clear you, to restructure and realign the pathways of you that were broken up without permission, explicitly granted. Give yourself a few moments in some semblance of stillness and silence. Ground within your breath, within every cell of you. Sense your surroundings a bit more potently and find your way out as you see fit, being gentle with yourself all the while. Come back and hear this anytime you need the reminder to tend and water the rivers and pathways of yourself, your nervous system. Thank you for listening. I'm sending you lots of love.